got things to do. Like nothing really, but already they have no soul. All right, so we are off. And again, we have another race with a different order. We've got Automat1cjack going with the Cutman route first in the hopes of becoming non-jailed by going for early Magnet Beam. And we got Infinite Mystery going the Gutsman route first. So, you know, speaking of Gutsman route first, can we talk about how bad these platforms are in Mega Man 1? Seriously, you have to really plan your jumps because these jumps stink. Those jumps stink. Seriously, easily the hardest part of the level if you don't have Magnet Beam. Which Automat1cjack won't have any problem because he's going Cutman first. Yeah, but yeah, so typically when you're learning Mega Man 1, sometimes if you don't want to go for early Magnet Beam, or if you're doing a glitchless route, you would go Gutsman first. You know, using the Gutsman power up to use to pick up the blocks to kill the bosses much faster. But if you want to really get some of the better times the game has the available option for, then you will opt to go Cutman first, get him out the way, very easy boss to buster. And then you'll go for the early Magnet Beam when you get to Electman stage. So yeah, it takes guts to go with Guts first. So again, Gutsman a very short stage, you get to the boss much quicker than say navigating through Gutsman stage. So here we go, Infinite on his first fight here. Again, the main thing with Gutsman is, you know, jump, avoid timing of stun lock. But Gutman is giving a nice little pattern, just backing it up. He doesn't worry about Gutsman just jumping on this dome piece and cracking his skull wide open. So when we talk about Automat1cjack, just enough health to survive, down to just a single pixel of health. So you gotta be careful. Automat1cjack has to be very careful here because he does not want to die. Even with a death here, this will give Infinite, even though he's going the Gutsman route first, a death here by Automat1cjack can really bring this home. But it looks like he's okay. Easy. Hey, try the Mega Man Game Boy games. They're not too bad. Mega Man 1 and 2, yeah, 3, go find something else to do before you play 3. Anyway, Infinite making a climb here, watching out for all these bullets here. Bullet spam, got doggone contra spread action going there. Yeah, Mega Man 3 Game Boy is, oh boy, yeah. So here we go, Automat1cjack is starting with, you gotta love the beginning of this stage. It's just so silly. You know, Mega Man 1 is just unneedlessly hard in some areas for just no reason. You got these jumps that are, you only have like a couple pixels to make the jump in the first place in the very first like screen. For that matter. Mega Man 2 Game Boy has the best soundtrack ever known to man. Next, and we go back to the game commentary. Here we go. Again, you can see Infinite Mystery making use of the hitting select. When you take damage, it cancels your knockback. And Automat1cjack denied by the disappearing blocks, the staple of Mega Man. You can't have Mega Man without disappearing blocks somewhere. Automat1cjack not going for the hook jump around the weapon energy side. Gonna play a little safe here with the disappearing blocks. I will allow this again. Infinite, no threat of danger here, so you can take that hit there. And we're gonna cross our fingers and pray for the best here that Automat1cjack does not end up in Soft Lock City here. Well, many NES games have a lot of sprite. You know, there are too many things on the screen. The game has to alternate between the elements being visible, so let's see here again. This requires you to press down and shoot on the exact frame. He's going to inch out. And we are safe. We are clear. No jail today. So for one, just to FYI, when you grab the Magnet Beam doing that route, once you grab the Magnet Beam, you can only move 2 pixels left before you are in trouble. So you have to be careful. So in order to get out the wall, you basically hold right for a set number of frames, then press left to walk out. And of course, in this game, Mega Man 1 is a little slippery. You know, when you're walking, you just kind of let go of the D-pad. Mega Man slides a few pixels. So you have to be careful that you just don't slide right out into Soft Lock City. But that trick is fun, man. And again, if you want a really good time, having the early magnet beam makes your runs go fast. As you can see, Automat1cjack making a little stepping stone just to save a few frames of climbing here. And as you can see what he does there, he takes the damage so he can climb quickly. And if you watch some of the very, very good runners of this game, you can see them traverse these very quickly, not even taking any damage, no hesitation, just shoot a beam, jump off, shoot another one, and rinse and repeat. So Automat1cjack is here at Elect Man, going to sit here and bust out a little cut action. And simple stuff, right? Gotta be careful though, Elect Man can knock out that whole health bar right there with what he had. So here we go, Infinite Mystery, traversing that amazing background area of the level. Making a climb up to Elect Man as Automat1cjack begins Iceman stages. So here we go. Not much really happening here. Automat1cjack will probably use Magnet Beam to walk the water, just to avoid the lagginess of the water there. There's a switch right there. And Infinite is going with the glitchless way, just picking up, using this cut, and should I say using Gutsman to just throw the blocks and pick up that easily. Hey, did you know if you actually grab that and go back down the screen again, the Magnet Beam is there again? Some of the early programming of Mega Man games where things just respawn by, you know, going up a screen or down a screen and coming back on screen. The Magnet Beam is one of those. You don't get two Magnet Beams. You just you know, something to know. Like, no use to it, but yeah. It's quite interesting that Gutsman weapon doesn't get much use at all. You know, Automat1cjack's going to play a little slow. Now, these platforms, he's at the mercy of randomness on these. These things have no set movement pattern. So he has to kind of camp out here until he can make this jump. And he does not want to get hit because he could fall through the platform he's standing on. And oh boy, he makes it on by like this toenail. You know? And of course, if he had died there, he would have gone back a couple of screens to the first disappearing block section. Indeed. Infinite making that climb here. He's got enough help to take a hit in case things go badly. And Automat1cjack is just about at Iceman. Both of them traversing corridors here. Well, let's see. Infinite's going to get the fight first. Let's see how Infinite's fight goes. We should get 2 hits on the first one, and then unless he pause glitches it. And he's opting for the pause glitch. No problem with that. And 2 pauses takes care of Iceman with Automat1cjack's Elect Beam. And bam, we're done on both of those stages. Both of these guys still doing pretty darn good. I'm gonna say they're done alright. Again, both of them have taken down half of the Robot Masters. Infinite moving on to Iceman, Automat1cjack moving on to Fire. Remember, Infinite went the Gutsman route first, whereas Automat1cjack opted to do Cutman first to go for early Magnet Beam. So Automat1cjack, let's see if he just goes with a zip here. Gonna go for the zip here. Again, there's a little setup here that you can use, and I recommend the guide is, and it's kind of hard, maybe a little hard to see on this size, but you basically make a little L formation using your foot and the rung of the ladder, and that puts you on the right pixel that you can just shoot a beam, walk on it, and then press left to zip. Of course, it's a rare double refill here. You want to get some of that Magnet Beam. You gotta be careful down there. You don't want to fall to your death. We're gonna fall in Infinite is in the first of the disappearing block sections. Here you're gonna take damage in this jump or fall off. Just a tad quicker to walk off, just because your vertical motion is very fast by just walking off a beam. Let's see if Automat1cjack is going to go for this, as Olympic That's it, Olympic. This guy we're calling me. Infinite Mystery is going to go with the dangerous section. Infinite's going to save a little beam here. Wants to keep some beam here to traverse this section, probably without making the pit stop. And Automat1cjack is not opting for the zip. Gonna take the walk of shame here, but there's no shame in that game because you keep yourself alive, right? You know? So Olympic, I keep saying this guy, Olympic Mystery. Let's just call him Olympic Mystery. Why not? Gonna get a life here. Because, you know, shiny object syndrome. You're just gonna go grab the health. Automat1cjack, I'm walking around here, so we're gonna take care of Fireman. Little pause ash, you're gonna shoot another one here. Gotta be careful though, health is kind of low. That fire can kill him. Oh no! No. That is a break for Infinite. Giving him a little time here. Again, there's a little strategy to dodging Fireman's shots, but most of the time when you're playing this, you just kind of just ramble and just mash and shoot, and hopefully you live the longer. So that's going to be a little bit of a time lost there for Automat1cjack. And so there we go. Infinite is done with Iceman. Automat1cjack is done with Fireman. Infinite is going to move to Fire. And we're going to have Automat1cjack moving up to Bomb Man. So this is going to be interesting here. You know, Automat1cjack will probably be just a touch faster just for having Magnet Beam and be able to save a little time while maneuvering on ladders quicker in a couple of zips here. You know, the beginning of Fireman stage, did you see Infinite traversing? You know, this is like about, you know, a little time. Infinite, unfortunately, is like a pixel too low there. That's still a pixel too low. Again, you gotta make a little L formation. He's doing good at nailing that pixel, and he opts to just say, you know what, Bumpin', let's just go around. You know, again, this is like about a 15-second walk versus actually doing the zip. And now you can actually do the zip right on the first ladder you climb up here. But it takes a little bit more finesse to nail that one. So here we go. Automat1cjack going to freeze Sniper Joe in the air. Walk on it like it ain't nothing there. I wonder if Infinite is going to go for the zip a little bit later. I'm not sure if he was going for. We'll find out. Again, Automat1cjack did not go for the ladder zip. A ladder zip in the level. The one that's a little bit dangerous if you get hit by one of the bullets. Let's see if Automat1cjack is going to go for this zip here. No, he's not going for that one. Okay, actually he made his scroll to screen up a little too high, so he's going to set up the pixel. That's a little high there. That one's on. He's going to shoot, press left. Now shoot a beam, press left to zip. Oh no! He pressed the wrong. Oh no. What you cannot do there is, it looks like he might have paused or jumped. Because if you do that, the spikes will immediately hit you. Yeah, there, when you do that zip, you want to go up and you want to press select. And I think he might have either pressed the wrong button. Oh no, he got troll beamed. I don't think like he shot there. Oh boy, that's gonna be a break. He's gonna have to go back to the beginning of the stage here now. Well, at least beginning of that area. Man, oh man, how this is taking a turn. So one thing about when you do that beam shot on that ladder is that you have to watch out for the troll beam. And by troll beam, I mean when you shoot the beam from the ladder, sometimes the beam does not connect to the ladder, and there's a little gap of space between the beam and the right side of the ladder. If that exists, if you aren't high enough, and usually if you try to let go of the ladder and fall to the right, you will fall right through that gap and land on that spike where there is no safety. So suddenly we have both players on the same level now. So Infinite is roughly, you know, I guess about 40-ish seconds, 30, maybe not even that much. So again, really painful for that one. So Automat1cjack is going to try to set it up again one more time, and here we go. And we climbed a little too high here. Let's see if we can try it again. And he's on the pixel. And there we go. This time, let's make sure. Oh, he fell down. He was too high. So if you're too high on your first beam, your second one, when you jump forward, you just fall right back down to the lower one. Man, and look at this. It is getting very close now. Infinite is just one length of a screen away, and oh my, Automat1cjack is having a little issue for this, as Infinite is just ice beaming away. And oh my goodness, Automat1cjack just saved himself from death by pausing. He was on his way to a pyramid of failure on those spikes. Man, look at this, man. This is close now. Now here comes Automat1cjack is approaching the boss door. Let's see if Infinite is going to go for the zip. I'm not sure. He can, and he is. No, he's not going. He's going to put it safe way. Just don't want to fall on those spikes. Again, spikes have no vulnerability frames. Whether you take damage before you hit it or not, you hit spikes, you are instantly dead. So it goes to show you, even though Infinite might have had a slower route by doing guts first, with an unfortunate set of depths there, and Automat1cjack having to restart Pac-Man stage, Infinite is just about 20 seconds-ish behind. Again, a very quick boss fight, and this is going to be interesting now because the movement between these Wally stages, you know, is going to determine this race right now. It really is going to determine this race here. Automat1cjack is I'm not sure. I think Automat1cjack did not I think he might have misselected there. Oh boy. And now I think he misselected the wait, actually he's missing a robot. What is going on here? He has a whole lead here all of a sudden. We haven't done gut stage. What is going on here? Oh no, and Automat1cjack. He's got to do that whole Gutsman stage now, but he's having some platform problems. This is interesting now because Automat1cjack knows some of the Wily zips, but Infinite may not be going for him. I don't know what's going to happen here. I can't handle this. Again, Gutsman a very short stage here, but let's see what happens. He's got to watch out for this jump here. That's a big one. So watch out for the scrubbing bubbles for Automat1cjack. Man, this is quite interesting here. So let's see how Infinite gets through Wily 1. He has the lead in the moment. Might be a little bit, but we're going to have to keep it going here. So Infinite Mystery is going to sit here and get through these frustrating things here, and he gets to that little triple pillar. Watch out for this jump here. He's not going to take a chance on that lower jump. That lower jump is a little doozy. You only have a couple pixels of clearance there. So here we go. Infinite is making his way to that core spikes and those dumb platforms. Again, anything can happen in these Wily stages. We got a lot of zip action, a lot of unexpected deaths, you know, that can happen. If you're going for the zips and you mess them up, bad things can happen. And Infinite doesn't get the letter zip here. He's just going to casually walk under him. And Automat1cjack is going to get the bomb select stuff going on Automat1cjack as he's going to move on to the Wily stages now. So we're going to have Infinite and Automat1cjack on the same stage here. Infinite is going to pick up a few of those pickups to restore a little bit of that weapon energy back for his magnet beam. Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing. And with Automat1cjack going for some zips earlier, he may have some knowledge. I'm not sure if he has knowledge of some of the Wily zips. You know, especially things like Wally 3, which can save quite a bit of walking time. We're talking about roughly, you know, nearly 20 seconds of walking time. You know, 15, 20 versus actually having to go down that whole corridor. So if Infinite doesn't go for those zips, and Automat1cjack can make up a little ground there. On top of the fact, now one thing that has to happen is Automat1cjack is on life 0 right now. He has no lives in reserve. So if he wants to go for Wally 4 zips, he has to take a game over at some point, and hopefully he will take that at the very beginning of Wally 2. That's the quickest and most optimal place to restore your lives, because you have to have one life in reserve in order to successfully do Wally 4 zip. So speaking of Wally 2, Infinite is at the start of Wally 2. And Automat1cjack halfway point, about to traverse the spike corridor, and 2 screens from now. Now, by the way, Infinite has to be careful because you have to get quite a ways in Wally 2 to the checkpoint. You know, the checkpoint is not after Cutman. The checkpoint is not until you get past the lengthy horizontal platforming section before you begin the stair climb going down. So here we go. Infinite needs to get here and not perish. We got a nice little tiptoe action on the magnet beams here. Going solo on this one. So Infinite is gonna, I didn't want to pick up that one. So here we go. Automat1cjack is going to take care of first generation Yellow Devil here. And Infinite making easy work of Electman. Gotta be careful not to die here. Because if he dies here, by the time that Automat1cjack finishes, they're gonna be dead even. So let's be careful here. Alrighty, so Infinite is gonna get to the checkpoint in Wally 2. And let's see, he's gonna just, is he gonna go for the zip? He is, no, he's not going for the zip. So he's gonna take it slow and steady. Oh, Infinite gets a life drop. Man, Automat1cjack wish he had that right now. That would prevent him from having to get a game over. The odds are pretty astronomical getting a life drop in this game. And ooh, Automat1cjack does not take the game over. So hopefully he remembers, or maybe he doesn't go for the zip. He may not be going for Wally for a zip. I'm not sure. The only little place that's the most optimal place to take the death would be the beginning of Wally 4, since there's spikes on the very first screen, if he knows the zip and is going for it. Alright, so Infinite is going to go fight himself. As Automat1cjack is going to continue through Wally 2. Again, fire the primary choice. We got to be careful here, Automat1cjack. Don't want to take a death here. Again, this is the best 2 out of 3 here, so it's going to be interesting how this plays out. And Infinite is done with Wally 2. Wally 2, no problem, as Automat1cjack takes care of Electman as he continues traversing Wally 2. Got to be careful here. Who's going? Whoa, no! Oh, no! Oh, his pause was a little late. And he had already knocked back too far, and well, he got the game over he wanted, but not at the time he wanted it. And unfortunately, he takes another death on top of that. Ooh, not too good for him. It's going to expand the lead a little bit for Infinite. Infinite's going for the Wally 3 zip, but he has to hit the right pixel. And he needs to make sure he doesn't run out, and uh-oh, it looks like Infinite unfortunately might have gotten sub pixel, and he has to take the walk of shame down the long water-filled corridor. Man, this tiny, man, you just don't know what's going to happen in Mega Man 1 sometimes. A missed jump, running out of magnet beam, forcing you to take a much longer path. So, yeah, he didn't really want that. Now, you notice Automat1cjack got stuck in that little soft lock. What happens is when you kill the boss, there's a few frames where you just cannot move. So as a habit, when you kill the boss, you want to jump so that you are airbound so you don't get kind of stun locked into just standing. So Automat1cjack needs to be really careful here because he is not at, oh no. Electman shows him who's in charge and just shatters him all over the screen. Automat1cjack can't be feeling the best here. He knows some stuff here, but unfortunately, man, a couple of bad jumps and ooh. Infinite Mystery is going to fight Wally 3. See if we can get any dupes here. And he's going with the rare throw to the right straight. You don't see many players throwing to the right there. But like many people, you buster the first couple and then use the blocks to take the faster ones. So Jack is not having a good Wally 2 here, but he's going to bounce back, man. It's not looking... Oh, I think he might have had an input loss there. I know that feeling. But Jack is still going because, you know, the times do matter. In the event of a tie, they're going to take faster times. So you want to make sure you finish your races. You don't want to have an NA for your times here, just in case You know, someone else has a bad day. And all of a sudden, that bad day, that bad time may actually save you and keep you in the tournament. So you never know. Infinite is going to have to go for it. He's not going to go, he's going to take the long walk. That particular zip in Wally 4 is a little bit more challenging when you get rid of the second block. That block in the middle, those guts block, you definitely want to take care of the top one. Use a beam to jump on top of the two, and then do your zip. But he's going to take the long route. Automat1cjack just wants to stay alive right now. No, I'm not racing. No, I forgot to enter the tournament. I missed the entry. Boo. So Automat1cjack, let's just get past the screen. Here we go. Oh, Automat1cjack. Unfortunately, history repeats itself. And oh boy, this is going to be interesting. He's going to pause buffer through the scrubbing bubbles, and for the first time in a long time, you see someone going for the Shinobi thingamajiggy, which is the equivalent of a mega tank. It refills all your weapons as well as your health. So Infinite is not going for the zip, so he is going to man up and fight them, of course using select to get multiple hits or shot. So again, remember, there are no health refills in this. You have to fight. You've got to fight Bombman, Fireman, Iceman, and Gustman in succession with no refills. Pause, glitch, or select makes it easier. And standing there is much safer. If you stay on the open, you get bodied by Iceman shots. Here we go. Let's go, Automat1cjack. Let's get rid of this Wally 2. And again, now Bombman, using Bomb against Gutsman is a little different because there's a longer delay of when you can actually hit him again versus the other Robot Master. He's going to buster him out. And Infinite is home free now. You just got to take care of Wally. So Automat1cjack just got to get down a couple more screens and take care of the fight here. Infinite Mystery is about to take care of this game here. He's about to take care of this game. As a matter of fact, I think he looks like might be doing pretty decent here because his PB is 2758. So he might PB. And Infinite Mystery has actually gotten a PB in Mega Man 1 All Stages with a time of, looks like 27:36, little 27:37. So he actually has PB'd by 21 seconds. So congratulations on that one, man. Not just a GG, but a GGPB. GPGB up in this piece. So congratulations to Infinite. He takes the first game out of the best 2 out of 3 with a PB on top of that. I'm telling you, man, you never know how this race will go. Any race, man. So congratulations to Infinite. I'm gonna take a little breather for him. Go ahead and get him a nice little swig of water. As Automat1cjack is gonna take care of this. See if we can get this nice little zip action going here. Again, and he gets it. Look at him. See? Automat1cjack is going to do, now he's using select here, and of course if you miss it you can use start to recreate the same thing here. He's going to skip the long walk, you know, don't want to burn too many calories here. That's right, the GPGB. Let's see, we're going, so he, again, meeting people, I think a lot of newer runners are going to opt for the Buster strat to kill the slower 2, or maybe the slower 3, and then Guts block the rest of them. No one's going for the dupes. Again, the dupes are frame perfect. So you basically throw the block, and the frame after the last block leaves the screen, you will press shoot again. If you're getting to nail it right, you'll re-grab the same block. So you can use the same block over and over again. All you need is, as long as you get 3 dupes, you're good. So Automat1cjack moving on to Wally 4 to see Automat1cjack and Wally 4. Infinite enjoying the victory. Again, there's another race coming up. Again, the best 2 out of 3. And it's always good to have a race in a tournament. Wow, did you see that extra life? Son, that extra life spawned and flew over into Mega Man 2 somewhere. Let's see, it was out. Let's see what Automat1cjack. He's going to try to get the setup here. Again, this is another one of those zips that is pixel perfect. If you're 1 pixel too high, you just fall down. If you're 1 pixel too low, you just stand on the beam like, what should I do? So again, it lets you know that when you are really good at this game, precision and accuracy of shooting a magnet beam is the heart of this run. You know, it's just without magnet beam perfection or, you know, amazing abilities of using it and placing it, you know, it can really set aside the difference between getting a 20 time or a sub 20. And unfortunately, Automat1cjack is didn't get the first one. He's going to try again. He needs to actually be going the other way. It makes it a lot easier. And oh boy, just not looking good here. You can't take any more damage. He's just going to sit there and get kicked in the head. Wasn't working out that time, but you start right there. There's no loss on time. So what you want to do here, what he's trying to do here, in fact, the problem now is he doesn't have any lives. And I don't know if he realizes he has no, because even if he gets this now, it's going to result in a game over because he has no extra lives. So he may not realize that right now. Yeah, he's going to have to take a death here. He's going to take a GG here. And as you can see here, this race is a prime example that even though Infinite Mystery was doing the safer route of doing Gutsman first, opting not to go for the early magnet beam, we had someone that unfortunately had a little bit of difficulty on navigating some of the levels and end up, you know, the whole tortoise and the hare type thing, you know. But that is just the first race. We're going to let Automat1cjack. He's going to finish this race, man. Never give up. No matter how bad things may go, keep on going. Keep on trucking. Oh, look at it, man. Look at this dude, man. First try zip. Like, man, please. Cool Kid can do this. I can too. No biggie whatsoever. So let's see here. So like I said, usually, now he needs to be, he's a little bit low. And this right here is mashing start. And there we go. We've got the elevation. Again, you got to make sure you're high enough to do that. So I'm telling you, the best thing that you can really do is to basically do a jump, shoot a magnet beam right before you hit and mash start. Sometimes you'll see people place one magnet beam first, stand on that one, then jump off that to gain more height. And again, the whole key of that is you notice how Mega Man continuously gains height. Whenever you press start, when there's any weapon that you have shot on screen, if you take damage, you continuously get knocked back higher. Magnet beam stays on the screen the longest. Then usually, alternatively, if you have no beam, you usually will go to bomb instead. So Automat1cjack going to finish off Wally, and Wally is tot. He is dead there. Yep, and there you go. So GG. So GG for Automat1cjack. He finishes with a time of just about 33 flat. Well, I guess it's close to 30:01, but hey, who's counting? So GG for Automat1cjack. Infinite Mystery will take the first game 1-0 for him. And we're going to get ready and roll it back and get ready for game number 2. I don't know, man. Feels like this one might go all 3. We'll see. Automat1cjack's going to brush off the little issues he had there and bounce back strong in the next game. Infinite gets a PB in a race, a 20-second PB. That's fantastic. So we're going to see. We're going to give them a little bit to catch their breath, you know, go get them a Capri Sun or something, you know. Low carb, gluten-free, no water, no MSG, whatever. You all can do the same, you know. Or as my grandma said, just swallow your spit. That's free and cheap and convenient. So let's see here. Hey, man. So here we go. They're going to get ready. They're going to brush it off. Game number 2. And so all right, so we're gonna get ready and give them let's see here. Let's make sure they're all ready here. We had a little problem with getting this doing this via Discord. Automat1cjack is ready. Infinite is ready. So here we go. We're gonna count them down. And we're gonna get ready for game 2. So if you're ready for it, let's get ready. For game number 2 out of potential 3 between Automat1cjack and Infinite Mystery. I need someone to update that win column for Infinite Mystery. We'll remember. Just take a little post-it and stick it on your monitor or your Palm Pilot or your PDA or your BlackBerry and just put it right there in the win section for Infinite Mystery. A little happy face or something. You know? So here we go again in Rockman versus Mega Man. Infinite Mystery versus Automat1cjack going Guts first route and Automat1cjack going with Cutman first route. So here we go. We're going to roll it. So here we go. Let's go again. So again, you all know Automat1cjack. If you just joined us, where you been? You done missed the whole game. No excuse. Automat1cjack going with the Cutman route first again because he's going for the early Magnet Beam to kind of help speed himself up throughout the level. In effect, Automat1cjack gets that life drop. Man, where was that at last game, right? And unfortunately, Infinite Mystery gets hammered to death, falling down the pit by Hammer Joe. Oh, it's a little painful there. What's more painful that you have to sit here and traverse this whole moving platform section again that really no one likes. Again, gotta try to make use of the select. Since again, this is not a glitch-free run. You're allowed to use select to cancel knockback. So that way you can press select and cancel your knockback and still worry about, dying. So here we go. Let's gonna put Infinite a little bit behind since he's doing a slightly slower route by doing Guts first. But as you saw, it paid off last time. Slow and steady gave him the first win. So here we go. Infinite's gonna keep trying. He wants to make sure he doesn't die anymore because he wants to make sure he doesn't have to worry about taking any game overs for Wally if he outs or zips or anything for that matter. All right. So as they both begin to get ready for that first Robot Master fight, Automat1cjack, nice little simple, basic Buster fight. Shoot and jump, rinse and repeat. Infinite's gonna go over to big swolled up Guts Man. Hopefully he doesn't rattle him too much here. And Automat1cjack grabs the token of happiness there as he's done with his first Robot Master, and Infinite's gonna just take a little bowl to the face and just brush it off. He's Mega Man, for God's sake. All right. Both of them are 1 down, and Automat1cjack gets 60,000 points, the second best option if you really care about saving frames on the score count. And here we go. Nice binary score for Automat1cjack. 101. Quick, someone do the math on that score. How much is that in decimal? I'll give you a bonus virtual cookie. All right, Infinite Mystery starting off on Cutman, killing those blue scrubbing bubbles as Automat1cjack begins getting the stage. Oh, just toss a frame and grab health or grab bonus points. Again, like I said, if you don't know this game too much, I implore you, give it a shot. This game is really fun, man. It's a short run, but it's kind of technical in places, especially if you opt to use a lot of the zips and things like that. For instance, just one of the basic things about this game, especially if you couldn't beat this as a kid or, you struggled on it, that select button is godsend. You can cancel your knockback, you can use it to get multiple hits on the same shot on your bosses. Really can make things a lot easier than I guess how hard Capcom made it naturally or as intended. Yeah, we were trying to get that extra one, but I got you all. I told you all, put yourself a post-it on your screen, a little happy face, and you know, for Infinite's first win here. Automat1cjack is going to sneak out on tiptoe, trying to creep up on somebody. And get the early Magnet Beam as Infinite. Wow, almost a dual screen transition there. Yo, this double scroll action, yo. Well, as the chat fails at basic math, we'll just move on here. Oh, Lord. Remind me not to give you all any more complex math problems. Go break up calc.exe. If you're using an Apple device, well, why? Here we go. Infinite just taking the going down nice and slow and steady. Automat1cjack showing you his professional Magnet Beam usage. Again, saving time. You know, those little time saves add up. Do the beam jump versus climbing a ladder. Ooh, boy. And that big old totem pole rattles him down to 2 health. Gotta be careful not to take damage here, because this will just send pretty grayish explosion bubbles all over the screen. We don't want that. Infinite gonna make easy work of Cutman. And there he goes, using that Gutsman power to make very simple work of that. And here we go, Automat1cjack. Doesn't want to die here. Let's see if we can nail the shots here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, the explosion bubbles are all over my screen. And amazing 8-bit clarity. And Automat1cjack's going to make that climb one more time. Man, I'm telling you, even though Infinite had that death at the beginning of Gutsman, or should I say Gutsman stage, Automat1cjack has to fight the boss again. Again, that Elect Beam is a joke. I mean, son, you ever got electrocuted in real life? It takes a lot of energy out of you. I'm telling you, would not recommend. So Infinite's going to work his way up on the same stage that Automat1cjack should finish here, and that's what Automat1cjack wants right there. Nice hitless fight, and simple. Automat1cjack going to head over to Iceman stage. Continue the climb here. Now, mind you, Infinite did not do this stage, did not do Gutsman first, so he has Gutsman's weapon in order to get the Magnet Beam, which is so vital to clearing this game, obviously. Tell you, you know how it works, Mafia. All y'all played one of those games where it's like, come on now, and then you go back and you don't even use anything. Son, why didn't you do that the first time? So again, a little optimization here by staying above. Worry about that very, very slow water route. Make sure you feel like the game is going to break or something. I don't want to de-energize myself. That's why I just take Gatorade. Carb-free Gatorade. So here we go. Automat1cjack says, like, you know what? Bump this mess. I ain't got time for these blocks. So here we go. We got this one of the worst parts of the game right here. Again, he has enough beams to make it to the refill. Gonna get here. Obviously, this is not New Jersey because you can't do this in New Jersey. You can't do self-serve for whatever reason. And he gets across that mess. And now it's just a nice little walk to the boss. Look at him, the little pause stress to avoid the hit. Look at this guy. He's like a bunny here, just hopping over all the enemies with his newfound Magnet Beam toy here. So Automat1cjack is going to make easy work of Iceman use the beam shot, do a couple of select pauses, and take it easy. And here we go. Simple stuff. Even the caveman can do that. So Automat1cjack is done. He's going to move on to fire. We're going to do a couple of zips to see if we can get those down here. We'll save a little time here. Infinite. Moving on to the boss that hopefully will not take his life like it did for Automat1cjack. See, I made no reference to chicken today, see? Look at that good RNG getting that 50,000. Unless my eyeballs are not clear and I misread that. And he's going for the setup here. And he gets it. Again, that saves that walking time. Don't want to burn excess calories. Oh god, don't want to sweat to death. And there we go. Infinite, not really worth. You can take a damage, no problem. Automat1cjack using those magnet beams as little stepping stones to save a little time from climbing normally. And Infinite's going to head over to the ice. Again, as you can see, having Magnet Beam is just so helpful in this game. I would recommend Magnet Beam to all my friends. If you had a Magnet Beam in real life, son, you could just go like just beam and just drive your car with traffic. Anybody got time for this? A little hit by the Mario Pootaboos for some reason. Talk about how silly it is to actually walk below those fire things and actually not take damage on Automat1cjack screen. He's going to go for the zip. He's trying to set it up. It looks like he opts to not go for it. He has a little bit of time ahead, but he's like, nah, son, ain't anybody time for this today. Oh boy, you gotta be careful there. You don't want to get hit there. It's gonna put him quite a ways back. And Infinite is he's going to use a couple of the blocks to get higher and save a little bit of magnet. I think he's trying to avoid having to actually, I'm wondering why he's not using magnet now, actually. Very interesting. He has plenty of magnet to just ignore this, but I guess, hey, maybe he likes blocks. I don't know. But here we go. Automat1cjack takes care of Fireman. No issues this time. And gotta be ready for this. Alright, so he's across the pit there. Automat1cjack this time is going to take care of Gutsman. And Infinite, he goes in there like he wants to. Like the validation life there? I don't know. Shiny object syndrome, I tell you. There you go. Now you shouldn't be happy. You shouldn't be mad now, Mom. Extra life was not omitted. Ooh, this is a little high. Okay, he's okay. Couldn't really tell. He was almost off screen there. So Automat1cjack wants to make sure he doesn't fall down here and get hammered. Infinite still has to do Bomb Man stage. Automat1cjack is taking care of his 6th Robot Master now, and Infinite takes care of Iceman. No problem there. Hey, I will give you a 20% coupon for Geico for switching now. Take that. Maybe. So Infinite's going to move on to his last, well, he has Fireman left. He's going to say Infinite's a little behind now. As Automat1cjack is wrapping up his last Robot Master here. Yeah, that death cost him pretty heavily here. Automat1cjack takes a little hesitation purpose, like, alright. He gets his thoughts together before he walks to the door. It's like, I got this. But what happens? So what happens is only because the screen visibility for Automat1cjack is a little bit low. If you look between the top of the screens for Jack, you see there's a lot more visibility on Infinite screen. But if you're too high, if your beam placement is too high, when he tries to jump for it, he will just falling down to the ground, which, that could have been death. So you gotta be a little careful there, because there's actually a place on the top of the screen. There's a certain limitation that you can place a beam, but if you try to jump on it, you fall right down to the ground. You cannot land on it if it's too high. The wind's on fleek on Infinite screen here. All right, Automat1cjack heading to Bomb Man stage. And it's a very interesting, this order here. Very interesting here. Typically you're going to do cut main leg ice, take care of fire, then bomb, and then usually end with Gutsman. That's probably what threw me off a little bit, because usually I usually a lot of times you'll see people do Gutsman as their 6th robot master, not necessarily their 5th one. It doesn't really matter, because usually you'll use usually you use Bomb on Gutsman. That's usually his main weakness. It's very ironic they actually put Gutsman's block in Gutsman. I guess because of his stage. But here we go. This should be interesting how this works out. Ooh, Automat1cjack trying to use the staircase steps with the magnet beam, and all right, he's going to go for the zip. So watch out for the enemy. Now you want to jump up here, shoot a beam to the left, and then press select. And oh, he forgot to shoot again. Automat1cjack does not want to repeat the last race. He has one extra. You have to be careful that he has just enough. Well, he only has 2 beam shots here. You can still shoot and do this. Just aim left and press select. Oh, he misses that. So now he has hit the long way. Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure if he meant to do this route or if it was intentional. He's got to be careful here. Ooh, boy. Yeah, again, the main thing is when you do that, you have to shoot left and then press select. And unpress it again, and that's what begins your zip there. So he's got to be careful on that. But I tell you, man, it's amazing how this game can go sometimes. Quite amazing how this race can go. So here we go. Automat1cjack is going to bust out fire to finish off. Not fire. Well, fire to finish off Bomb Man. He just takes a foot to the head, man. Yeah, gives him a free shot. So Automat1cjack, that takes care of his 6 robot masters. Ooh, Infinite does. Ooh, man, he didn't take advantage of the select to cancel his knockback, and he's gonna have to pull it back. He's gonna have to roll it back quite a ways here. Again, the checkpoint in this level is not until that screen we can do is the zip to the section that Automat1cjack died on. The screen prior to that is your checkpoint. If you don't make it there, you're going all the way back to the beginning of the stage. And we've had some brutal deaths in this race, man. Automat1cjack has some tough ones, and in this very stage, Infinite just died on. So I'm telling you, man, it's very interesting because you have 2 different routes happening here. You got one player playing with early magnet beam, and Automat1cjack didn't realize that he took too much damage, and he gets stomped. He gets straight matumbo by the big eye monster. And I think that's going to put Automat1cjack at 0 lives again. So Automat1cjack is going to have to take an optimal game over at some point, unless he gets a drop. You know, one of those 1 in 256 chance drop. I think it's even higher than that in this game. Might be 1 in 512. Ooh, if he's not careful, he's going to have it right now. So again, Infinite's going to use nice little safe strats to get across these spikes here. Automat1cjack's going to be really careful. There's a life that Automat1cjack wish he had. Infinite's going to keep it going here. Yeah, Automat1cjack is on 0 lives, so he does not want to die here. If he dies, he's going to put Infinite. And oh, he's going to go for the jumps. Now, those enemies spawn based on where Mega Man's Y position is, where his vertical location. You gotta be careful not to jump too high. Good. So once you get one, we're seeing that we're about to fall onto those platforms. And Infinite is going to take care of Bomb Man. Nice 2 beam jump from Automat1cjack. So Infinite will move on to Wily 1. Automat1cjack is going to hopefully wrap it up, and we don't want any perishment here. Automat1cjack, be a little careful. Don't want to take 2 hits here. And I think he's going to be alright. Uh-oh. Ooh, he got lucky there. If you notice, the magnet beam did the old snake around the eyeball. Very, very strange hitbox, but you know, you can see he can actually go over or under it and not actually hit the eye. What kind of mess is that? But Automat1cjack is through. Now, hopefully Automat1cjack can take time right now to take the death. I hope he realizes it. Just go ahead and walk off, take the death. He's going to go. So, and I would recommend him to do that now because, you know, he had a game over on this one last time, or he had died before he hit the checkpoint. So he's got to make sure he does not die. Now, there is a life drop after the checkpoint. Well, not a life drop, but it's a life just sitting on the ledge. He could opt to get that one, or just, you know, hope he doesn't die prior to Wally 4, unless he dies at the very beginning of the stage. Again, no short way to die in Wally 3. And let's see what happens here. He's got to get past this. Let's see what happens here. Now, Automat1cjack dies here. Oh boy, a lot of health. He's going to be careful on these, man, because these things can kill him and put him at 1 bar health, I believe. Not careful here. Oh boy. He's going to be really careful if he's going to play this. He needs to go grab his life now. I would recommend getting this life. I would strong. Oh boy. Oh, he's going for the zip. This is very dangerous because he only has 2 bars of health. He only has 2 bars. He cannot take any hits. He better hold. Oh, he decides to get 1 screen early. He needs to get a life drop. Any life he needs. And he's getting health, points. Oh no, more points. He is at the boss. He cannot take any damage. Otherwise, it's going to be dead even again. Because Infinite is at the boss of Wally 1. Oh my goodness. Automat1cjack, gotta show him what you're made of. Gotta go damage the strat. Here we go. He needs, what, 12 hits? Oh, and there is the contact damage you did not want to have. He has to go back. Well, good and bad. He has to play the whole level again, but he's fixed his life problem, and oh, look at what we have put ourselves into. It is virtually dead even almost. Automat1cjack takes another dub. He's down to, he lost a life. Infinite is about to start Wally 2. The only thing that can really save Automat1cjack right now to maintain his lead is to make sure he gets those zips in Wally 4. He obviously knows a little bit. So, man, Infinite needs to make sure he can play and not die. Again, Mega Man 1 is showing you it is not a free game. So, Automat1cjack he may want to play this a little cautiously because you don't want to be too aggressive and don't want to die now. So here we go. As one is on Elect Man, one is on Cut Man. Infinite a little bit ahead. Again, neither of them at the checkpoint. So any death right now for either player will put them back at the beginning. So here we go. Couple more jumps for and all right. So he is now about to fight this, and Automat1cjack, he's gonna play it. Say, oh, he's going for the zip. Again, now usually you'll fall down 3 screens. Here's the second screen, but he's going to opt out here. Now, what happens on that zip is when the game scrolls, you see a glimpse of the actual screen, but it actually switches to the prior screen. So, but if you fall down on the 3rd screen, you have to basically press right to go to the right side, and then for like, what, 6 frames, 7 frames, and then press left to get yourself out the wall. If you get too low, then you will be hitting those spikes. And Infinite is in the same position that Automat1cjack was. He is on 2 bars of health, cannot take any damage. Otherwise, he's going back up to the checkpoint. And he gets a couple, oh, the health fell down. He should use Elect Beam here and catch it. Hopefully he gets a life drop. And he gets 1. 1 is better than anything. Can I get another one? Oh, he's looking for health. Oh, nothing but money. And here we go. Automat1cjack clears the boss. Infinite is just on. If Infinite does not clear this boss, it's looking like a game 3 for sure. But let's see if Infinite's going to have to play some really well. Automat1cjack is first or the second screen zip. He's looking, he's going to do the zip on this screen, if at all. Infinite, it's time to shine. You can take one hit, and he's halfway done. And he was out of fire. He gets the kill. Oh, Infinite needed that so badly. A death there would have been just straight catastrophic for him as far as the distance he is behind Jack. So here we go. Infinite starts Wally 3, Automat1cjack on the boss of Wally 3. I don't think Infinite knows the zip. I'm not sure if he's going for the zip, so this will probably be the chance for Automat1cjack to build his lead up. But he may die if he's not careful. He's got to be careful. He's got to make sure he throws at one point. And Infinite is going for the zip. Oh, so that's in the wall. It's too close. He's got 2 more shots. Oh, he's 1 shot left. He can't go for it. He's going to save that 1 shot optimally for the beginning of Wally 4 so he doesn't have to worry about any strange jumps. And speaking of Wally 4, Automat1cjack is going to start it. Here we go. Man. Looks like we're going to have a game 3 on the horizon here. If Automat1cjack can finish this off. There you go. Infinite going down the walk of shame. Let's see if Automat1cjack can nail this zip here. He nailed it last time. Gets a good shot, clear off the top block. And now, can do it 1 beam. He's going to go 2. Oh, a little off there. And he gets that. Nicely done. He's going to shoot 1 beam here. Another walk going. Jump at the top of the ladder and press up. See? You jump right where that ladder is. And at the peak of the jump, press up. Mega Man's head clips into the ceiling and you fly right. Automat1cjack going the wrong way. He's a little too low here to zip. He needs to be a little bit higher. That's what, again, why some people do the safety beam. If he's not careful here, he's going to die. I mean, you start right here, but oh boy, Ooh, he has 1 more chance at this. Oh, he gets the backup with the bomb. Again, if you run out of beam, your best backup after that is to use bomb. As long as you have 1 life left, you're good. We would have almost had a not quite a tie, but Infinite would have caught up a little bit. And Automat1cjack is looking home free. As long as he doesn't die, he is all right. Infinite starting Wally 4. And Automat1cjack is going on here. Let's see what happens. And he is going. This is looking good. Got enough fire to take care of him. He might have to go a little backup here, and I think he'll be okay. And Wally is dead. And Automat1cjack has tied up this match 1-all with a time of 27:07:06. Man, oh man, talk about some suspense in these matches. Infinite. This match was fixed. Time to fix it for the entertainment value. Automat1cjack, man, both had some mistakes there, and Automat1cjack still manages to hold on, man. Tying up the match 1-1, and we are moving into game 3, you all. It ain't over yet, you all. It is not over. I know not what you speak of. So Automat1cjack got a little smile on his face, like, yeah, what, son? Infinite's going to finish off. Again, he's going to fight all the bosses zipping for him. He is going to say, you know what, bump this zip mess. Let me show you all to do it how Miyamoto wants. Okay, not Miyamoto, but the Capcom variant of Miyamoto. Whoever that is. Steve, Tom, Vanessa, I don't know. Alright, as Automat1cjack is getting a little pimp walk down and suddenly he changes clothes. Don't know how that works. And a little bomb action. And there you go. So you have to pause a little bit slower on bomb on Cuts Man. not Cutman, but on Gutsman, just because the bomb kill frames are a little bit longer between them versus the other weapons you can use. So Bill Gates owns Capcom and wouldn't shock me. So here we go, 2707 for Automat1cjack, and let's see here. And game 3 on deck, y'all, but it ain't over yet. And let's see here. Looking like about a 29-20-ish. There we go, 29-22 for Infinite. There we go, GG for him as well. Of course, mind you, Infinite PB'd earlier today in the first match. So that's right, get your gambling material ready, you all, because it's time for game number 3. So we're going to get set up for that. And I'm gonna give some little I'm gonna give a little encouraging words to the guys. Like, don't forget your select to cancel that knockback. Give them a little encouraging words. I want to see them fail, you know, like, yo, don't forget that knockback. So here we go, you all. We're gonna roll it back one more again for game number triple. Game trio between Automat1cjack and Infinite. Now, mind you, this is the first match. If I haven't already said already, make sure you all type exclamation MM1 so you all can check out the matches that are scheduled, as well as check out the entire brackets, or the grouping, should I say, for now. Again, we are in the group portion of the Mega Man 1 tournament. These two players you are watching right now are part of Group B. This is the first match of this particular group right now. So this should be fun. Remember, in the group format, everybody plays everybody, and then the top 2 players from each group move on to the brackets, where it becomes single elimination. And of course, in the events of ties, the win count will determine it first, and if that doesn't determine it, then it would be based on the fastest time. So here we go. These guys are ready. They're ready to go. And good luck to both of them, and without delay, let's give them their countdown, and let's get it going. Let's see who's going to get the first W and who is going to get that. Well, we won't talk about the other option. But here we go again. Automat1cjack versus 3. B stands for the bestest. I'm about to get me a little swig of something to drink here, a little parched. And here we go. Game number 3, tied 1-1. Place your bets now. Who do you think is going to take it home? Who do you think is going to take it home? So again, let's do it. We've got early hammer. What is this, Mario 3? I'm trying to get that Mario 3 randomizer. Yeah, that's it. We got early Magnet Beam by Automat1cjack route, and Infinite doing the typical kind of glitchless route, going with Gutsman first. So Infinite, no problem this time on the beginning section of Gutsman stage. None of those platform issues. No, I win just by having you all here. Oh. Infinite's like, you know what? You all ain't killing me this time. I'm gonna straight body you all. Just gonna shoot the mess out of you. So here we go. No depths this time. It's gonna pick up that little health. Safety first, right? HCML for no. Oh my goodness, this guy. Oh my God, Joseph, please. So already, so we get to our first boss here. Infinite Mystery going to take care of Gutsman very easily here. He better. Automat1cjack not worrying about any kind of health of shame here. Who has time for that? Ain't nobody got time for that. Got plenty of health. Gotta be careful though, man, because these blocks. Oh, he gets to dodge. Look at this guy. No, oh, look at him. Look at him dodge juke master. Look at that. Look at this guy. Timing on point. Timing on point. Not even worried about having a slightly low health for that fight. Y'all better take notes. Y'all better take notes. Write a book. Infinite moving on to Cutman as Automat1cjack is sitting there looking at Cutman eyeballs right now. Giving a little buster action. Son, what a bruh. Yeah, that's what you do. You just shoot your brothers to death with a whole bunch of yellow bullets. Ugh, the feels. Let's see if Gusman's gonna be a bruh when Automat1cjack tries to kill him with bombs here. Alright, Infinite. Moving on up the cut. Automat1cjack gonna go to Elect Man and hopefully no casualties this time. Cause sometimes you gotta shoot your bruh. Poor bruh. Automat1cjack, I know he loves this girl. Seriously, what were the devs thinking? I don't even know what that enemy is called that slides back and forth, but it can just go away somewhere. Like they have that enemy in this game, I think it's kind of a spin-off is in Mega Man 4, whatever the thing is called. But it can go away. Infinite knocking back needs to, I'm trying to get them to use that select button, you know, select button but cancel that knockback. He does it there. He's doing them falls. Infinite's a little bit in a low health situation. He might want to think about the health of shame here just to prevent from unexpected, you know, applied directly to the forehead by that gigantic eyeball monster. Hey. And he opts to get the health of shame. No shame there. That's smart play. Well, no, not Susan. We're talking about that little monster that slides on the ground. The little thing that moves back and forth that bothers you. Let me go give me a Capcom dictionary or something. Susan's the thing with the big old eyeball. But you love to play if you play Mega Man 3 Game Boy. Automat1cjack gonna show you how to get this Magnet Beam early. Look at this. Watch him. Watch him. Ooh, that was a little, man, he walked out kind of far there. Mega Man 2 had them super Susie's. Yeah, those things right there. What are those dumb things called on Automat1cjack's? I don't even know what they are. Infinite Mystery, guts blocking Cutman to death. You don't talk about Mega Man 3 Game Boy. It ain't that bad. Just don't play Dustman stage and your life is okay. The Roombas. Yo, literally. Oh my goodness. So here we go. Let's keep it going. Having a little thing here. Yeah, it was decent. It was decent. So the climb begins with Automat1cjack just about at Elect Man, Infinite at the beginning of the stage, and you like this music? I tell you, that first screen on this level is just ugh. Alright, Automat1cjack, let's see if we can bring it home this time. And he got enough health, he can take a hit in case bad things happen. And he hops up on the second floor just to avoid the damage. If you happen to shoot. No problem there. Players are playing well this time, you know. No one's made any mistakes, no deaths, no unexpected jump misses or nothing like that. I mean, seriously, who plans for a missed jump though? They're called spine. What even is that logic? You know, don't question Nintendo. I said it for Mario and it applies to Mega Man too. You just don't do it. So anyway, here we go. beaming over the water section for there. Oh boy, what are those? The vertical Roombas. Putting infinite mystery back down on the ground, says, son, you shall not pass. Hey, look, a use for Gutsman's weapon. Gutsman's weapon is just so ugh. But it's definitely no Power Stone. Roomba did it better. Here we go. Automat1cjack a little bit low on beam. He's not going to use beam here because he doesn't want to be in that farther section without beam. So he's going to take the high road here to save these two. Very, very smart thinking on his part. You just need to make sure he doesn't fall here. And he's good. Watch out for that. Alright, we are safe. He is safe. He's over the pit of the pendulum like this doggone Legend of Hidden Temple up in this piece. He's just a couple screens away from the boss. Infinite beginning his climb up to Elect Man. Alright, so we shouldn't have any problems here. Automat1cjack definitely shouldn't have any problems with Iceman. Just gotta use a leg beam. Infinite needs to be a little careful here. He's getting a little shell shocked here. Mega Man getting a little zapped in the dome piece. Can't have that too much. And simple stuff for Mr. Jack of the automatic variety. Taking down Iceman. Infinite. This guy goes on this nice little easy fight. And oh, just get a shot out. Alright, he's good. Again, there's that little stun lock. So what happens is when you kill him, what you want to do is like basically buffer a jump so that you can jump and not be just stuck. Because the game is like, oh, what should we do next? Okay, let's get back control to Mega Man. So here we go. Fire and ice, literally. Right now. Automat1cjack doing a little backspin. A little moonwalking on that zip. Oh, he's going for, look at him. Oh, he's like, man, bump this, man. They ain't got time to set this mess up. He's going for the second zip there. Ooh, gotta be a little careful here. Select just to avoid that knockdown. So you can zip down the first one and also zip down the one on the bottom right just to save that walking time. Remember, you don't want to burn extra calories in Mega Man. You know, all that sweat will make them rust and probably self-destruct or some mess. So here we go. Automat1cjack going to show you the fun with vertical velocity. So watch this. And hey, how do you do that? As you can see, game programming is strange. Alright, now Infinite has the beam. Hopefully he knows to use, if he can use the Mega Beam right now and not wait. He doesn't need to wait. He has plenty of beam, but I don't know. Okay, he uses one there. Okay, I guess he didn't want to use it from the very bottom. Comfortably, oh, you see? This is why you do not stand on beams when those platforms. You can see programming is purely a suggestion on this game. He gets hit by the nasty hitbox and just falls right through it. This is why that section is so stupid with those glitchy platforms. Seriously. Can we talk about how faithfully reproduced those platforms were in Mega Man X on Sigma 1? Again, more dumb platforms. I think it must be a tradition that the first of a series of Mega Man has to have dumb platforms that don't work right. But anyway, moving back to the Mega Man Uno. So he only has one beam here. He needs to be a little careful. If he were smart, he would move this over a little bit and then use your first beam. Oh my god. And he should have gone for it. He's gonna have to wait. Oh boy. Again, this is pure random movement. They shoot and he has to get, you could literally be here for a couple of minutes when things go really bad. And if that wouldn't have gone back right, maybe we'll get a Mega Man 1 HD remake with perfectly programmed platforms, eh? I don't know. Automat1cjack is getting close to his what you want to call it? His Demon's Gate, his wall, his nemesis of the day, going for the zip in a Bomb Man stage. He's approaching it again. Let's see if he can get it now, because he's been having a little issue trying to go for the zip. And now let's see what happens this time. Infinite doing a little Michael Jackson ice boss room. See if Automat1cjack can nail it this time. Here we go. Just make sure he shoots at the top. Okay, now shoot left and then press select. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Good stuff from Automat1cjack. You remember to shoot first. You gotta shoot a beam. You gotta at least look left. You can actually do that part without any beam, but you just have to make sure that you look left. If you don't do that, you will spawn on those spikes and perish. So he is done with Bomb Man stage. Infinite saying, watch out, son. I know some zip action too, son. Just cause I'm doing doggone Gutsman first, don't think I can't do a little zippy zip. So Infinite saving, catching up, literally saving about 15 to 20 seconds there just by doing that one zip. Saves all that walking time. Speaking of walking, Automat1cjack is walking on some nice blue beams here across the infamous beginning. Oh, so watch out this fall here. Oh no, he fell short. He actually jumped. He jumped too short and he is falling down to his perishment. So he's going to have to do this beam section again. Giving a little time for Infinite to kind of move on up here. Again, a very interesting section to plan with your beams here. Sometimes people use a beam and they walk off the moving platforms as well. If you go very high, usually you want to drop down so you can not have to worry about beams too high up. So here we go. This is a really good use of beams here, just walking over the Hammer Bros. Hammer Joes. They're running out of sentence for ice and fire? No. Warmth Man. Doesn't that sound inviting? Warmth Man and Cool Guy. There you go. Warmth and cool. There you go. Patent pending. Infinite, let's get care of Fireman, shall we? Who needs Splash when we can have Puddle Man? Puddle Man. Ah, boy, the joys of playing a Mega Man 1 race on the day Mega Man 11 gets released. Spoiler, Mega Man 11 is just actually Mega Man 1 twice. Infinite going to bomb it up as Automat1cjack throws some bombs to take care of Gutsman. Well, there's a maximum length to a magnet beam, but if you just hold it, I forgot how many blocks it is. But technically, you can just shoot a magnet beam and just, as long as you don't let go of the shoot button, it will just traverse. It will just stay with you forever. Unless like the game, unless you drops your shoot input or whatnot. Peanut Woman, Lord have mercy. And this is why you don't have a Twitch chat decide the Robot Master names of a new Mega Man. Automat1cjack heading to Wally 1. Infinite on his last Robot Master, just trying to get through this Bomb Man stage. You see? You see? You see? Oh man, Automat1cjack, we can't take damage here. He's gonna have to freeze him or kill him. You be careful here. You don't want to know deaths. Oh, watch out for this fire mess. Again, only 2 pixels to clear that jump on the fire. You might want to go for the health. You might go for it. Hope we don't miss the jump. And look at there. Again, only 2 pixels of clearance there. Strizer, you get 1 coup point for that joke. Got you. That was amazing in such a bad way. All right, infinite beam, infinite mystery is out of beams here. So it's on the wall. And Automat1cjack on the spike section. Again, if you fall on the spikes, no matter if you take damage or not, you are dead. And no problemo for him. Infinite mystery. Seriously, who climbs down that? Look at the infinite with the perfect pausing. Look at this guy, the perfect pausing, taking no damage on the fall. It's like he's done this before or something. And infinite pausing just a tad too early before the fire actually hit Bomb Man. But he's good. Automat1cjack on to Yellow Devil Incarnation number 1. OG Yellow Devil from all devils. This is the one that spawned them all. And he is dead. Again, if you all want to give yourselves a nice challenge for this game, play Buster only. The only exception is you have to, you have to use Magnet Beam on obviously on Wally 1 on that section after the spike room in order to cross it up and down. But everything else, Buster only. If you want a nice little challenge for yourself. So this is quite interesting here. Infinite took the first game. Automat1cjack had some issues. Infinite got some good stuff going, and Automat1cjack came back in the last one, and now Automat1cjack has lead. But of course, Automat1cjack's been having some issues today with Wally too. So hopefully he can get past this mess here. And looks like I think he's gotten it out of the system, and he has made it almost. He's got to get to the checkpoint now. Got to get past the Elect Man as well as and oh no, Infinite decides to try to see if he can do a little acupuncture in the middle of Wally 1, and it worked out too well. Oh no. But he's going to have to unfortunately roll back to the beginning of the stage as Automat1cjack makes it to the checkpoint of Wally 2. And he's going to go for the zip. See, he is. He's going to go for this. Again, shoot and jump on the exact same frame for 1 frame. Up to zip. And he's going to break on the second screen here. The much safer screen. And ices them out. Again, Infinite gonna make his way again. And that, by the way, it's much safer to just go up to the top. It's not, obviously not quicker, but you can just walk to the top and just hold left and you're always clear the spikes. Oh, yep, it's me. What's up, yo? So Automat1cjack is gonna sit here and try to body him. Infinite needs to be careful because he has no lives in reserve here. So Automat1cjack gonna fire. Oh, little contact, little in. Okay, who's the real one? Automat1cjack's on the right side now, and there we go. GG, Mega Man is dead. Fireman? Or Fire Mario? I don't know, somebody's dead. So Automat1cjack building that lead up potentially to take this match 2-1. Infinite making the climb in the section that have to have Magnet Beam. Only part of the game requiring Magnet Beam. Let's see if Automat1cjack can get a little zip action here. He's going to skip screen 2. He's going to go down here. A lot of people opt. Now, the reason that you do the zip usually on the first screen is to take out, it will actually despawn the enemies out of these first 3 rooms. So, like, when you get to this room, the lagginess won't affect you, but apparently Automat1cjack says, shut up, Big John, because I can do it with lag, as he just demonstrates with a perfectly placed beam, honestly. First try. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Can't be better than that, man. And here we go. Yellow Devil down on Infinite stream as Automat1cjack takes care of this strange bubbled monster, which, yeah, good luck dodging this with no damage on Buster only. And now he takes care of the first few, and he's going to use the Guts Block to take care of them. Again, 1-hit kills. Infinite making his way through the amazing backgrounds of Wally 2. As Automat1cjack takes care of Wally 3 and is headed potentially to victory as we start Wally number 4 stage. Showing off some zips on both the long walk as well as the boss refrace. Again, making sure that you always have one life in reserve. Don't be that guy to get the zip on the bosses and realize you have no extra lives, and the next thing you know, you're sitting back at the beginning of the stage. So here we go. Automat1cjack gonna show you how it's done. He has 2 beams to get up there, so there's no biggie. Take up the top one, switch to magnet, and let's see how the placement goes. First, second, too high. Third, too high. Fourth, oh, fourth on there. Again, it gives him 2 beams left. He's going to use them both now, which means he's going to have to go bomb strats to get the zip. So he needs to throw a bomb at the very peak of his jump and take damage as quick as possible. So let's see what happens. And go. So much depends on Bomb Man's being trolling this, because you want Bomb Man to throw a bomb as quick as possible, because that explosion is what makes the stuff freak out. So very good backup using bomb. Only took 1 shot to get it. So Automat1cjack looking like he is headed towards the win in this best 2 out of 3. Infinite getting a little extra life. Look, I don't want that mess now. So unless Automat1cjack's game just breaks or unassembles or decomposes itself, it looks like he's probably going to take this match 2-1. And Automat1cjack has done it. He has completed well done with a time of 23:05. 23:05. Congratulations to Automat1cjack with a time of 23:05. That is some good stuff right there. Well done. He will take the win, the first match of this actual whole bracket in Group B here. So that's some good stuff for him. And again, make sure you follow both of these runners. We're going to try to get these 2. Let's see if I can get him. We're gonna. All right, we're gonna bring him on the mic here for some post-interview here. So let's see if we can get him in here. But talk as we get Infinite. We're gonna root on Infinite as he completes. He's going through Wally 3 here. So we can add him on here right quick. Man, make sure you follow the runners. Bump following me. Go follow Automat1cjack and go follow Infinite Mystery. So we're gonna get Automat1cjack in here. Let's see if we can. Get him up here. You know, just want to cool down. A nice little. No biggie.
Oh, hello.
Automat1cjack, are you there? So again. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right, there he is, man. What is going on? Congratulations on your on the comeback.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, those first 2 races did not go my way. My brain would not function for the worst one because I just woke up and I partied a little too hard last night, and like tricks that I normally got muscle memory for, like.
Oh, so you're trying to blame you're trying to blame having a good time on your race technique here.
Good time last night for less of a good time today.
Hey, this guy. I was like, you know, because you were having a little problem with this Bomb Man zip. I'm like, what's going on here? But you pulled it through on the third race. You got that down. But
yeah, my brain literally would not process the inputs I needed to make it happen. I'm up in there. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, man, it was quite
properly. So I was saying words that didn't even make sense.
Hey, it was kind of interesting because, you know, you all both took a different route. Infinite's going guts first, not going for early magnet, and you going, you know, cut first for early magnet. So it's really interesting to see how those deaths, you know, it was quite interesting because a lot of you all, both of you all had some deaths here and there, or some missed jumps, or, You know, so it was kind of interesting to see how close these actually ended up with the different routes happening.
Dude, that's cool because I wasn't watching the stream. I got to go back and check that out.
Yeah, man, it was really interesting. So, in fact, it's interesting because the previous race we also had two runners who were using not the same route. One going with the early magnet beam, one doing Gutsman first, and so it's kind of interesting how these races are turning with the different routes here.
I thought about doing Guts first, but I think what do they call that? Indie jail if you end up soft locking on the early magnet.
Yeah. Yeah, last one you did, you slid out a little bit farther than the previous two. I'm like, oh, you didn't end up in prison, which is good.
Yeah, about 1 out of 10 times will end up soft locking there, so I thought it's worth it for the race.
Yeah, you had a little lead there. But let's talk about Wally too, man. What was going on in Wally too on that first race?
I don't know. I couldn't think properly. I was still so tired.
Man, this is what happens. If you all want to do good in your races, well, don't party hard or just party hard and realize your first race will stink, and you'll do a little bit better on the next two. So, Automat1cjack, words of wisdom here on how to party hard, still do good.
Yes, I endorse this statement.
yeah, because like right now, Infinite is doing. He's not doing the skip on Wally 4, so you know he's been doing all 4 Robot Masters back to back. You know, select glitching them out to kill them. So that gave you quite a bit of time to surpass, even if you hadn't messed up. You know, a lot of time to catch up.
It's good.
But yeah, man. But congrats on that. How close were you to your PB? Did you PB that last one?
I did, but those are splits that I made for the race. So I started with fresh times when I started practicing like about a week ago or something. Okay. So no, my PB is 21:40. This race just went pretty good.
That's a little close.
There's 4 golds in that, but they're only golds for since I've been doing the practicing.
I got you.
Well, maybe some of them are.
Well, Infinite has also finished. In fact, Infinite actually got a PB. He had like a 27. He PB'd by about 20 seconds in that first race, actually. So,
nice.
Infinite doesn't feel like he ain't got time at all. I remember when I see you at Age of the Q. Keep that in mind. But Infinite got 28:36, 28:37, whichever you want to call it, and another good time. Again, Infinite got a PB. Automat1cjack gets the first win in Group B. So that's good stuff, man. So I know you probably need to go recover. You know, I would ask you some questions, but you probably need some caffeine or I don't know.
Good, as long as you're good, man. I'm here now.
But
the racing is over.
So let me tell you this: how do you feel you're gonna do overall in this tournament? You know, you got one win. You got the first win in your bracket, and I'm not sure if you know who's in your bracket, but how do you think it's gonna go with your other competitors?
Let's see, Vict, that'll probably be a close race when I have just woken up. But Indy's got way better time than me and probably way more polished. So the high gear and make sure to bring my A game next time. Because this is my ZZZ game. Like really, my brain's still hazy.
I'll tell you what, man. And that's a good thing about the way this bracket, because even though, like, you know, you have like a really, really good player, but you have people that have a little bit slower time. So even though you know, the weight, since you only play everybody once in each bracket, you know, it gives you a good chance to, you know, still move on, even though you may lose a race against a faster, you know, a better player. So really nice that they've done this time for this bracket. I mean, I really like it. So
gives you a good feel of how you're going to do when it's race time too. Which stretch you should go for, which stretch you shouldn't.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Don't let India Vic scare you away, man. You got this. Everybody has a chance at this, no matter what your skill level, man. Because you know, today was this first race an example. Even though you had to play with a slower time, if someone messes up, hey, that's a chance for you to move on up and pass them. So, because the chokes can happen, they happen every day on races. You know, no matter what the game is. So.
Especially Wily too, because the checkpoint on that stage is just so far ahead, it might as well not even be there.
Yes, man. That Wily 2 checkpoint is way out there, and one missed jump, or that's all she wrote.
screens from the boss fight, sure, that's fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you mess up on Bomb Man on Volley 4, you're right there. Volley 2, oh boy.
I'd like somebody to take the stage layout of Wily 2 and draw a picture of it and see just what kind of a really weird tower it looks like if you put it together as a building.
Yeah, most of these levels in Mega Man 1. Yeah, they have these kind of like S shape, kind of like 5 shape. They kind of go left and they go down and they go left again. Really, Gutsman has that kind of design, and Iceman's kind of like that, does it twice. So other strange things. Ain't no commentator curse. That's your
you ever
fault.
Seen
bad.
You seen the box art for Mega Man? Have you ever read the back of it?
The back of what? The box art for Mega Man 1?
This is the most ridiculous things I think I've ever read on a video game. It's like, welcome to Monsteropolis. You'll be ducking through sewers and dodging through canyons and valleys of ice. It's like, ooh, tell me more.
Oh, that sounds like one of those fantastic like late 80s YouTube game videos I gotta go look up now. Go find one of those
videos. They overhyped the crap out of it, but Monsteropolis, really?
Hey, man. Watch out. They might take Monsteropolis and turn it into a Robot Master in Mega Man 11. Monster. There you go, y'all. We ain't had Monster Man yet.
Mega Man spiritual successor, not Mighty Number 9. It's going to be called Monsteropolis.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what, you all in chat.
Man was supposed to be the main character.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't know if that's true or not.
We need some. You know how Mega Man 3 has like those dark stages that have refights based on Mega Man 2. I wonder if they do something like that for Mega Man 11. Just pull from like the whole 1 through 10 and just have some crazy sadistic like levels like that for like these Wily stages or whoever they do the plot for. I don't know. They might bring back Kazak from Mega Man 4 or something. I don't know.
There's a weird game from Japan only on the NES. It's like a Mega Man board game, and you can play as like Dr. Wily, Dr. Light, Kalinka, or Dr. Cossack.
Yes, I have
played why those characters? Why would anyone want to play as those characters? What about Mega Man?
I actually played that on stream actually myself like last year, and because someone said, "Yo, check out this game. There's a Mega Man board game." Like, what? I could not believe my eyes. It has like the whole sounds that you expect to hear from the platforming Mega Mans, and it's quite a treat.
On my stream too, but I think I have a bad translation, so all the words are just garbled. It's like, well, I can guess what they were saying, but that's not going to work.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you all. Make sure that you all drop a follow to both Automat1cjack and Infinite Mystery. You can type exclamation, what is it, R, to see the runners. If you feel pity, you can follow me, but don't follow me. Go follow them, because without them, we wouldn't have this whole thing, them and everybody else that's running in this. And of course, if you want to check out the whole schedule of the Mega Man All Stages Tournament, exclamation Mega Man 1, you can see the Google Doc that has the upcoming races. Again, more races will be added as people begin to schedule their matches, because you have a lot of people. How many people is it? 4, 8, 14. We got 28 people in this tournament, 20 or 32 that are in there. So there's going to be a lot of matches, especially going on with the group stages. I mean, we're talking about over 60 matches that you're going to be having over the next, few weeks here, as we get through the bracket, of the group standpoint, before we even move over to the bracket stuff. So there's going to be a lot. I need to watch some of those, because
I love seeing strats that people use that I didn't even think of.
Oh yeah, man. There is a lot of stuff going on. And so you got Mega Man stuff, you got, games going. December is packed with quite a bit of stuff between Mega Man 1 and Mario 64, and you've got the X stuff going on, and of course, daily Link to the Past randomized and all that good stuff. So make sure, if you have not already, make sure you follow all 4 of the Speed Gaming channels, not just one. Well, the initial one, Speed Gaming. Make sure you follow Speed Gaming 2, 3, and 4, so that you can know when your races are. got a chance to, not pay attention at work or class or school, or, you can say bump your kids for a while and just let them do whatever and watch someone play games fast instead. So, but again, congratulations to Automat1cjack.
Thanks, man.
With your first win. I wish you good luck on your next race. Who are you racing next? Are you planning out, or?
We're scheduled for tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh yeah, we got we're gonna play Vic tomorrow. So you'll see him play again tomorrow. It's like at 9 p.m. Eastern. In fact, this time tomorrow, 24 hours from now. Best 2 out of 3 again. And so it looks like the next Mega Man race that is scheduled looks to be tomorrow at 11 a.m. on the main Speed Gaming channel between Stuff and Things and Streamline. Again, they will be doing all their races back to back, best 2 out of 3. So you can check out more of that tomorrow. That's at 11 a.m. So forget watching Price is Right. You should be watching that instead. Right? So again, congratulations to Mr. Automat1cjack, and for those in the stream, hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you follow all the runners, the channels, and all that good stuff, man. So Automat1cjack, congratulations again, and any final words?
I'm gonna go get some food.
That sounds like what I'm about
breakfast.
to do. All right, man. Well, you get yourself recovered so you won't be passing out in your race tomorrow, man.
Balboa. I'm gonna
run 4 miles. Oh, dude, don't do that one.
Man. Take it easy.
Probably down that one. Have a good one, man. All right, and everybody in chat, you all have a good night. And we're gonna, again, right now, if you're looking for some more speed gaming action to see, it looks like we have both action going on. We've got Tetris chasing the race on Speed Gaming, the main channel. We've got right now, probably about halfway into it on Speed Gaming 2, you've got the randomizer, Link to the Past, and in about 26 minutes, you will have Mario Odyssey. Not Odyssey, Mario 64 race going on starting at 9:30 on Speed Gaming 3. And if that wasn't enough, another Link to the Past randomizer will start on Speed Gaming 2 at 11 p.m. If you don't know the schedule, then it's in chat for you. All right. So you all have yourselves a good evening. I bid you adieu, and I will see you all next time. I'll do commentary. I don't know when. We'll see. But anyway, you all have a good night, good day, and we'll play some Mega Man, y'all. All right? Have a good one. I'm out.